Lead management. What happens when somebody asks for a product or your service? They come to your website, they fill a form. What happens? What is the system behind it? Because there should be a system very clearly documented so your salesperson or yourself can follow this system and everything gets somewhat automated and consistent, and you can keep track of everything. I'm going to show you how I do it, and most companies will have a variation of this, but I want to be specific so you can see how I've been doing it for 5 years and it's worked like a charm. The system works like this. I have a website. This is Grumo Media's website. It runs on WordPress. The web host is HostGator, a very affordable host. And this is basically a big plugin for this company because I'm happy with them, and they work great. It's a web host that I've been using. Anyways, the visitor comes to the website after they maybe found on Google. They were looking for demo videos, explainer videos, boom, whatever you're selling, they end up on your website. Maybe they read a blog post saying the top studios in North America, and hey, we're on the top 10 in many lists. And anyways, they end up on our homepage, and they like what they see, and they're like, I'm going to inquire about having a demo video produced by these wonderful and beautiful, handsome people. Thank you very much. So, boom, they arrive, step number 1. Now, they arrive to a form. In this case, I'm using Contact Form 7. It's a plugin for WordPress. You see, I'm getting very specific here. And what's at step number 2? Boom. All right. Their email address gets saved to another plugin called Contact Form Database. This is a free plugin that allows me to connect to a Google Sheet spreadsheet. So what happens is that as soon as they fill in the form, also my CRM system, my homemade CRM system, gets updated. So that way I don't have to do this manually. It's automatically there. Boom, somebody creates a new row, somebody has inquired about a video. At the same time, the sales guy, which could be me or a salesperson, gets an email notification with the details of that were filled in the form, including obviously the email address, saying so and so requested the demo video and this is what they want. What happens next is that the salesperson gets in contact with this potential client, with this lead, and tries to close the lead, right? So, and what happens then? Let's see, whatever happens, the sales guy is going to update the status of that lead. It could be that he couldn't close the lead. It could be that they're gonna set up a sales call. There'll be different stages. In my case, there's only, for simplicity purposes, I decided it's gonna be only 3 stages for a lead, which is gonna be we reply to them. 2, they reply back to us, which is good because a lot of the people, funny enough, they ask for something, they send you an email, and then you say, hey, thanks for connecting with us, let's get in touch, and a lot of people don't get back to you. Specifically, if you mention the price right on the reply, on the first reply, they may disqualify themselves immediately, saying, wow, this is too much. So a good strategy is not to mention the cost of your services right away on the first email, because you will lose the chance to explain yourself better, and you're way more likely to close a lead if you have a conversation. An email is a little bit dehumanizing. It lacks your personality. It lacks that real-time connection that you can have with somebody over the phone. So try to not disqualify yourself right on the first interaction, which may create more work for you because you get a lot of people that are not they don't have the budget. But at least you can build that relationship. You can understand their needs, answer their questions, and maybe they're not right for you or you're not right for them. But they'll remember if you treat them well. Remember, every time you have a chance to interact with somebody, make sure that it's a positive interaction, because they'll appreciate that. They may remember you in the future when they actually have money, that you were very nice, that you answered their questions, that you were polite, that you provided some value on that sales call, that you took the time to listen to their needs. And that's going to pay off on the future. And it has. I've seen that in several occasions where somebody that was really excited to having a demo video produced, they didn't have the money. and months later, maybe they were working for a different company, they have a bigger budget, and they chose to go with me because they remember that they had a good interaction with me. So anyways, whatever happens, the salesperson is going to update the CRM system, right? So this is in a nutshell how my lead management workflow works. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one you